Could you see an increase in local property taxes? Good evening and thank you for watching WDHN News at 6 o'clock. Hello and good evening to you. Taxes, of course, keep our local government and schools functioning. And as Dothan and Houston County continues to grow, so do questions surrounding property taxes, which remain the lowest in the state and the country. Our Tiffany McGrath joins us live in studio tonight with more on this story. Tiffany, good evening to you.
Good evening, Ben. The money generated from property tax collections are not keeping up with the costs needed for things such as the local schools. For instance, Dothan City Schools receives the minimum amount of mills collected from the local funding, and residents say an increase in property tax could benefit the community in various ways.
Compared to California, Dallas, and Hawaii, which we have lived in, it is very economical.
Basic cost of living is lower.
While many residents are satisfied with Houston County and Dothan's low cost of living, many believe a property tax increase is needed to keep up with community costs.
From a real estate standpoint, even if we doubled our millage, we would still be way below the state average.
Mills are equal to 1/10 of a cent. Houston County residents pay 34.5 mills on property tax. From that, for instance, Dothan City Schools collects only 10 mills.
When new businesses come to town, one of the first things they ask is, how is your public education system?
The property tax increase, residents feel, would greatly benefit their children.
Most parents will do anything for their children to have more, for their children to have more than what they had.
Other area school systems receive much more. For example, Coffee County Schools receive 17, while Enterprise City Schools collect 16. An increase would allow for Dothan City Schools to have the best quality education.
To allow the kids to have more, that way parents are not coming out of their pockets so much for supplies.
It would help pay for laptops and the programs to have online books.
Though paying more is not ideal for any resident, it's vital to the commerce and community to have such things such as a strong public education system.
We care about the city and we're willing to vote as a community to raise the taxes if it comes to that, for the betterment of our schools, infrastructure, workforce development.
Now, if an increase was to occur, the public would have to decide if that is something it wants to do, since property taxes must pass by referendum.
All right, Tiffany McGrath, thank you so much for leading us off at 6 o'clock.